Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Welcome to my next live. Okay, so I'm coming to you from my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings, and from my Facebook group, Rhonda's Readings and Rocks. So hi everyone. Thanks for joining me. It's a little early. It's 7 o'clock. I'm coming to you on the 17th, Tuesday, the 17th of March at 7 o'clock. Hi Layla and Sarah on Facebook. And Rachel, hi Maria. Thanks for watching. Hi, sending you waves and hugs. Hi, Taylor Dane on YouTube. As you know, if you're familiar with my lives, I come to you live on Tuesday at 7 o'clock and Friday at 4 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time. Apologies, I couldn't do last Friday's vlog because I was working at the Sydney Mind Body Spirit Festival. So thank you to everyone who came and said hello. Had a great festival. It was a little bit quieter than usual with the coronavirus, but people still came by and said hi. That people that have seen me on PTV and had readings with me before, and people who are on my YouTube channel and Facebook group. All right, so I still got more people on Facebook joining me. Hi Danielle. Hi Rachel. Thanks for watching. Okay, so as you know, I answer psychic questions on my live feeds. So you can ask one question per person and I'll answer those. If you wanted to book in with me privately, you can either phone me or have a look on my website, rhondasreadings.com. I do have the shop section you can pin there. I am offering a special for the coronavirus. My 15-minute readings are normally $60, but I'm actually offering them for $50. It's just because it was not as many people are out, and I just don't want people to feel uncomfortable feeling that they have to go out, so they can still connect and have a psychic reading with me. Apologies also to the people. Sunday at the MBS, the festival was actually closed early, and I know I had two people that had put their name down to book in for a reading with me. So apologies for that. Obviously, you wouldn't have been able to come back because you wouldn't have been able to come in the door. But if you did come back, I wouldn't have been there. So apologies for that. So I kind of feel a little bit bad. So that's why I've just got this special on. All right. So I've got a few more people there. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Rhonda Kelly. My business name is Rhonda's Readings. I have a website, rhondasreadings.com. I have Twitter at Rhonda Psychic. I have Instagram at Psychic Rhonda Kelly. My email address is psychicmediumrhonda@outlook.com. I'm just doing quick 2-minute readings sort of for every person. Feel free to ask any psychic questions. I know people are still joining me, so that's okay. If I answer your question and your feed has been interrupted or you've left and come back, apologies, I won't be able to repeat what I've said because I literally, when I'm tuning into your energy in terms of my connection with spirit, I hear, see, smell, feel, taste. It's a combination of things, and I literally say it as I get it, and I don't remember what I get. So if you want an accurate reading, I'll just tell you as I get it. I'm not able to repeat it. So if I've answered your question and you've not been here to listen to it, please watch back at the video. Take note of what time you left and work out when that's going to be. Okay, so I've got my first one, Danielle. Okay, and a card just popped out for you, Danielle. So just as I started shuffling the cards for you, Danielle, this card popped out. Reputation. Try hard to make your actions such that your guardian angels are watching. They'd be proud. I'm still drawn to crystals with you. I feel like the crystal side of your business is really good. I've got a really positive feeling. Yeah, so that's what I'm feeling. This is also about sort of like self-control and what you can control in your life and what you can't, Danielle. And that's certainly been an issue with your health. But I do feel like don't give much energy into things you can't control, but the things you can control, do well, is what I'm told. So that's what I'm picking up for you. I'm feeling also changes around your family, and I feel like I don't know whether your daughters, I think you've got 2 daughters, like whether your daughters have got friends staying or friends visiting at the moment. There seems to be a bit of sort of like celebration and excitement in the air around your girls, Danielle. All right, but thank you for that. Okay, so Sarah has asked, can I tell you how Eben feels about you? I'm wondering if that's Eden or Eben. No. I'm feeling hesitation with that. He's a little, not disorientated, not disorganized, but something along that line. I feel like he's a bit, I feel like he's a bit hesitant about everyone other than himself, is what I'm feeling, Sarah. So I feel like anything that might happen, and there's a possibility of something happening between you two, but it's sort of like slow and steady. I feel like you've got to get all the facts about him first. Sort of, it's just the way his relationship is with other people compared to himself. So I hope that makes sense. It's just I just feel a bit hesitant about his energy. I think if you, Sarah, were someone who didn't want much attention in the relationship and were happy to just keep it casual, then that would be great. But I feel like that's not necessarily what you want. So just take it or leave it. All right. So YouTube on YouTube, I'm coming back to Facebook land. Taylor has asked, what do you do channeled messages as questions? I do, but it's really just quick snapshot readings per person. Who's the guy around you, Taylor? That's there's a guy around you who's getting confused with punctuation the way he speaks, and he's got really flickering eyes. Especially this eye is really flickering. Yeah, so I can do channeled messages, but that's more in my in-depth reading. So I'm just going to tell you sort of whatever I'm given. And normally I find with YouTube viewers, they ask permission to ask a question, and then they go away and think about it, and then they ask. But for the sake of just letting me get to you sooner rather than later, just ask the question. So even if it is one you think I need to be channeled for, just ask it anyway, and I'll tell you what I'm given, Taylor. So for the YouTube viewers, please like and subscribe to my channel, like my live reading and subscribe to the channel. I do actually do email readings. They get $50 for one psychic question. So that involves numerology and answering the psychic question. I do actually draw out a winner once a month for people who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. So you might go in a draw for that. Okay, so Taylor's asked, how does Logan feel about you? Your thoughts? Definitely issues with communication around Logan. I'm feeling like an acting energy is in what you see is not what you get. Like he's very in control of his emotions and able to act the part. I don't feel like he's like trying to waste your time or anything. I just feel like there's issues around communication with Logan, and you've got to work out if you're happy with that. So if you're really confident at communicating and sort of getting to the point, then that's great. If you sort of expect your partner to do it instead of you, I don't feel that Logan would. But I do feel like Logan, there's definitely a physical attraction there, and I feel like he's got a fondness to you. It doesn't feel like a love towards you. It feels like you're in his energy and he's fond of you. So that can of course develop, but as long as you work at the communication side of things, Taylor. All right, so thank you for that. All right, so I'm headed back to Facebook land. If I answer a question and I scroll down and it looks like I've missed you, then I probably have. I'm only human. So please just please repeat the question. That's okay. Thank you, Taylor. Yeah, I can appreciate that. Taylor's definitely issues about communication with that, so you've got to work that out and find out whether you're comfortable with settling or not. Also, people could let me know where they're watching from, please. That would be great. I've had people watch from all around the world, some really quirky places. So please let me know. That would be wonderful. Okay, so Maria has asked about my predictions on the coronavirus. If you're a member of my Facebook group, Rhonda's Readings and Rocks, you can tell that I've predicted that there'll be a baby boom in 9 months' time. I feel like there will be people working from home and people sort of quarantining, and that's going to have a knock-on effect. I don't look. I mean, obviously, I'm just tuning into energy, so I'm not giving medical advice or anything. I feel like everyone has to be aware and has to be sensible and wash their hands and not travel unnecessarily. I feel like that's just common sense when this is going on. I don't feel like it'll be that sort of bad. Like I feel like most people will be unaffected. Even if they are positive, they'll follow protocols and they'll be okay. I am concerned about my mum who's 89. I'm concerned about older people. I'm concerned about I'm concerned about the way people are behaving in supermarkets and things. You know, just don't be greedy. Just look after each other. Be kind to each other. I feel like this has sort of happened to remind us of that, and a lot of people have just missed the point. So that's what I'm feeling. And I don't feel like it's going to be around that long. Like I'm feeling like the next couple of months, less people will be talking about it, kind of thing. I don't. And I like it's like it'll sort of, this will come back and test us, like it'll be like we won't hear about it for years and years and years and years, and then it'll come back or something like this. But it's certainly interesting, like the greed that it's bringing out and things like the vaccination in the US, and you know, like it's got to be shared worldwide. So yeah, it's a bit of an interesting one. But I don't feel like it'll be as bad as long as we all have common sense. Okay. All right. So Blake on YouTube has said hi. Hi, Blake. Thanks for watching again. And thanks for subscribing. I think you subscribed last time. Thank you. Okay. So back to Facebook with my questions. Who's got an earache? I'm picking up an earache. It might be. I was texting my sister and I picked up on that with my nephew. So actually, no, I got told it's someone else. It's not. I'm not still with him. All right. So on Facebook, Yasmin has said, "Hey Rhonda, I was wondering if you're able to see me getting a second job this year at all. Currently work part-time in cinema and hours wages isn't enough. I'm looking for some kind of reception." Good, because I picked up admin. Some kind of receptionist job. Do you see me getting it? Yeah, I do. I feel like the cinemas. It's like people aren't going to be going to the cinemas, so that's not. It's not going to be sort of regular. It's going to be quite low for a while. Yeah, definitely. I'm drawn to admin reception work, and it does feel like it'll be this year. And I actually feel like you'll prioritise that from the cinema work, kind of thing. It's like it's just a bit more steady and a bit more sort of comfortable. Like you sort of, and a bit more sort of challenging. It feels, tuning into your energy as when you feel a bit bored, like you're a bit not unmotivated, sort of challenged or sort of stimulated at work. So yeah, I can see that energy changing for you. Hi Kerry, thanks for watching, and Rebecca and Robert. Hi. I thought I saw love heart, so there you go. So Melanie has asked for any messages from your dad. Okay, the messages I got from your dad are security and empowerment. Your dad's watching. You're a little concerned about your money situation as well. I feel like your dad's helping the security, and he's helping. So security, I choose to feel secure and to work so that my bank account is full. And empowerment, I recognise and appreciate all that inspires me to feel empowered. So I feel like your dad is helping with the money side of things, making sure you've got the cash flow, and he's helping you to be more empowered, like to put out and trust to the universe. So I posted a thing on my Facebook group and Instagram and Twitter. I worked at the Sydney Mind Body Spirit Festival Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And on Friday morning, I think it was, I noticed that I needed a new toothbrush. And I said to myself, I'm going to try to get one today. Now, I know I'm working from 10 till 7. I've got to commute an hour and a half to get there. I don't know how I'm going to have the time to go buy a toothbrush, but I put that out to the universe, you know, ask and you shall receive. So I put it out to the universe to get another toothbrush. There was actually a stand for Bupa, private health insurance, and they were handing out toothbrushes. So I got my toothbrush. So literally, Melanie, that's I feel relevant to you in that trust the universe, tell the universe what you need, so that you're able to receive that is what I'm feeling. Okay, Rachel, I think that was a comment about my reading. The guy I'm talking with, could it work? Was that, have I answered you before, Rachel? No, I just said hello to you. I feel that it could. It doesn't feel right timing at the moment for either of you. Is what I'm told. And watch the headaches. I don't know whether they're with you or with him, but there's those cluster headaches where you've got like sort of pain behind your eye, that sort of thing. So if that's not with you, I feel it's with him. I am actually feeling like for both of you, you've got to sort of like slow down and make sure you're sleeping properly. I know that probably sounds really general, but that's what I'm feeling. I feel a bit sort of overwhelmed and a bit tired. So I feel like you're sort of putting too much strain on each other, or it's just not the right time at the moment. I prefer giving good good news or advice, but that's what I'm picking. I know I'm sort of I said that seems to be happening with relationships tonight, but it just feels like not the right time. So don't force it, but just go with it. That's what I'm feeling. Even. It is even. Okay, thank you for that, Sarah. Hi, gorgeous Robert. Oh, Layla, thank you. Thanks, aren't you beautiful? Hi, Brian. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Sarah. I hope that helps. Sending you a hug, Sarah. Wish I was there to give you a hug in person. And your mum. Okay. Okay, all right, sure. I got that, Danny. Yasmin, I'm not feeling anytime soon. I feel like it's in the air, the promotion, but it's not right now is what I feel. So it feels like it will be longer. Oh, thank you. So people are letting me know where they're watching from. So a couple of people watching from Melbourne. That's where I was raised. And on YouTube, if you can also let me know where you're watching from. Hi, Francis. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for that confirmation. Oh, big hugs. Yeah. I was going to say, Sarah, I'd like to give both you and your mum hugs, but I think you'd be more receptive to it. You'd actually just stop and give me a hug, but your mum would be doing a million things and kind of sort of give me a little hug and then be talking while she's doing things. Yeah, but sending you both hugs. Alrighty, so I think I've answered the Facebook questions so far. So if you haven't asked a question, feel free to ask a question. And I'm going to go back to YouTube. So, all right, Blake has said, would there be any messages from your mum lately, Rhonda? Been curious for a while now. Thanks a lot. Did your mum have a stroke? Did she have difficulty talking towards the end? I feel like I can't move my mouth properly, tuning into your mum's energy. Stephanie, something about I feel like whatever a brain tumor. Okay, all right, yeah, that explains the lightheadedness. I feel like her it's almost like she couldn't speak towards the end, or she would think about saying something but then say something completely different. Is what I'm feeling with her. So there was and she didn't even know sort of what she'd say with the speech. So it wasn't the frustration of on her part. There was no frustration because she'd kind of try to say it or she'd think she'd said it or said it in a different way. But I feel like there was a lot of misunderstanding with other people not knowing what she'd said. All right, but you can take that back now. I'd like to be able to speak properly. Any messages from your mum? She's telling me, Blake, you've got itchy feet. She's saying it's time to move. Now, I know what's going on in the world and the social isolation and all the rest of it, but she's telling me it's time to take action. So the thing that you put off the most or procrastinate the most, who sort of had the itchy feet about, it's time to act on it. And it feels like this is something involving other people. And it's interesting because, yeah, so thank you. So the tumor took over everything towards the end. Yeah, absolutely. But I do feel like she thought she was communicating in the same way. It's like because it affected the way she communicated, but it also affected her understanding of people. So she kind of just like was in her own little world towards the end and didn't sort of. So because I feel like there's feels like an older male to you, Blake, in the family who has a concern about her being frustrated, not being able to talk or not being able to communicate. But what your mum's saying is to tell him that, well, I just feel really dizzy. What she's saying, was there a bandage or something on her head? She's saying she didn't like whatever the pressure was here. So did they actually try surgery on this part of, I feel like they tried surgery on this part of her head or something. So she didn't like having whatever was stuck to her head, is what she's telling me. Yeah, so the take-home message for that, Blake, is to tell the older male relative, that there was no frustration for your mum in the way that, okay. So she's saying there was something on her head, or she had a sensation of something on her head right here that she didn't like. So the cerebellum is at the back, like the base. I mean, that's a pretty tricky area to do anything. So, yeah, I mean, obviously, if that's like the brainstem cerebellum, then that's going to affect her sensations of everything. So there was a sensation of something being here. Yeah, but in answer to your question, she's concerned about the older male relative who was concerned about her not being able to communicate and being frustrated. And she's saying that there was no frustration because she didn't understand it she didn't understand it like she used to, kind of thing. And your mum was a very creative woman. She's a very empowering woman. She was someone who was able to, just say a couple of words to a person and sort of lift their spirits up and empower them. So she was, I feel like she was completely different towards the end than what she was. Yeah, but the message you got, so that was the person she's concerned about in the family. The message you got for you, Blake, is that whatever the issues around communication, very creative, yeah. And I feel like that was out of necessity to do with money, but also she just was naturally creative, and she would use whatever resources she could to do that. But the message to you, Blake, from your mum is to take action around the people or situation or problem that is sort of causing you frustration in communication. So whatever that is, just it's like you've got itchy feet, you've got to move. Just one foot at a time, one step at a time. She's saying. All right. So Felicia has asked, "Hello, who am I? My name's Rhonda Kelly. I'm a psychic medium from Australia, and I do live readings at Tuesday 7 p.m. and Friday 4 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time." All right. So Felicia has asked if there's any messages for you. There's times you need to just chill out, Felicia. You're someone who gets a bit, I wouldn't say you're overly anxious, but you can come across as a bit anxious and a bit abrupt. And even the way you started it, saying, "Hello, who are you?" Like, not, "Hi, I'm Felicia," kind of thing. So yeah, certainly watch what you say when you first meet people. And it does feel like you've got that in your energy, Felicia. You're a bit of, you've got a bit of almost like an untapped potential about you. And that energy where you're about to step out of your comfort zone and sort of expand your network a bit. But the card I got for you is Reputation. Try hard to make your actions such that your guardian angels who are watching, they'd be proud. So it's sort of control yourself and rule the day. So that's a card for you, and that's what I picked up as well, that you've got to just maybe just take a breath when you first meet people and just put out the intent to set the tone of that positive intent. All right, so Blake has said, yes, I know exactly what you mean. It's regarding my son and going through some legal issues that's really bothering her. Oh, did you? I didn't read that. Who did I read? Who are you? Oh, I did read it wrong. Maybe that message was for me, Felicia. Yeah, well, that's interesting because I'm serious. I read that as in, hello, who are you? Not how are you? That's really bizarre. Now that you've said that, I read it again. It looks different. So I do feel like it's still on point with your energy. It was just interesting, and that's what spirit does to me. They literally, I read things wrong, or I get confused, or something when that happens. Blake, with your feedback about your son, I got a tick that yes, it is regarding your son. It's you've got to do some bit more communication and fact finding about those legal issues. Sort of legal stuff clears, you're not sort of going to see him flourish. Like he's acting sort of not childlike, but he's sort of like stuck in he's stuck in a younger energy while that's happening. So yeah, you've got to do that. Yeah, no, that's fine, Felicia, and that's exactly what I picked up with your energy. Yeah, apologies. I honestly, I did read it wrong, but that is the way spirit communicate with me, just to confirm your anxiety and that you're a bit intense. So that's how I roll. That's how I work. But thank you for that. And Rita, you can ask a question. So for my YouTube viewers, please tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to know. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Come back for my other lives. And please like the video as well. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Facebook. That's okay. Thank you, Felicia. So just take a breath. Before any meeting new people, just honestly just take a breath. They don't care whether you take an extra 2 minutes to speak or not. It's fine. Just take a breath. Okay, so Sue has asked any messages for you. I'm feeling like there's lots. You're a really busy lady and you've got a lot going on with just people around you, sort of like it's like you're the treasurer, you're the mother, you're the friend, you're the wise woman, you're the not witch doctor, but you're the healer. So you wear many hats, Sue. A card I picked for you is magnetism. I attract and magnetize to me all that I need to get what I want. I do feel like there's a bit of sadness in you. Did you actually have travel plans and you're not able to go now? It's kind of like almost like a sadness of you were planning to do something that was going to bring you joy and you had to put it off. So I feel a bit of sadness about that. I do feel like with this magnetism card, you've got to be careful of not helping every single person. It's sort of like what you put out. So, for example, if you're trying to help a person by criticizing, you're sort of attracting criticism to them. So, just be careful about what you're putting out and the way that you help people. Because I feel like you are someone who manifests abundance when you put out abundance, but like manifest criticism when you put out criticism. So just be a little bit careful about what your words, because I feel like you have a positive intent, but sometimes your words bring twofold what intention you put out. So I hope that helps, Sue. Hi, Luda. Thanks for watching. Thank you for the beautiful photos you shared on Facebook. Luda was at the Mind Body Spirit Festival in Sydney doing readings. Thank you, Grace. And so was Grace. I was actually sharing a stand with Grace. So it was beautiful. Hi, Brendan. Thanks for watching. Yeah, it's a rather unusual looking version of yourself, but it's not you. It's quite funny. Okay. So Grace has asked for any questions from your mum. I'm just feeling I just feel a sense of peace and calm. Is what I feel for your mum. And I feel like it's sort of obviously been stressful, and I can understand it. I'm not going to repeat it. Um, what your mum is telling you is just to take a breath and be still and be calm. So what she's doing is she's creating. She's sort of almost like, if you feel like you need to rush and go out, the car won't start, sort of thing. Like, so she's almost like forcing that calmness on you. So I just feel like for you and your husband, it's just having peace and calm. That's what I'm feeling. It feels like just that rest and recovery time is what I'm feeling. And even with doing readings, when we do psychic readings, it's giving out, part of our energy. I feel like even take a break from that. And I know that's easier said than done. That's your livelihood, but I'm just feeling like a peace and calm is what's needed right now. All right, but thank you for that, Grace. Luda would like a card. Okay. No, I'll get one of these. You know what? I'll get one of each for you, Luda, because I couldn't decide which deck to draw from. Okay, from this one I got Creates. So I love these cards. I brought these from the US. What's that shop called? Barnes and Noble, is it? So this one is Creates. Risk taking a chance on your ability to create this kind of relationship you want. Have fun as you create. You'll give life to something new in ways that others could not do. The one with whom you'll share your fate does seek a lover who creates. Improve your life in every way. Let the child within you play. So that's beautiful. So I feel like that's around the your business side of things, but also how you incorporate your business in your lifestyle. And I feel like you've got I don't know whether you've got a pattern, Luda, where you meditate in the mornings or something, but I feel like you're going to mix it up a bit, like go outside. And I know it's starting to get colder in the mornings, things like, not today, but I like that sort of drawn into your energy. And I'm feeling like there's a bit of like collaboration or something with you about that. I just feel like there's a bit of collaboration around your work. And I know you've just shared a stand at the MBS, but I feel like with other things as well, perhaps teaching or doing platform or something. Okay, so the card I pulled out is Friendship from the other deck. Special friends are there to help me and bring me strength during difficult times. So I don't feel like difficult times as such, but I feel like it's almost like a time for rebranding, Luda, and taking the creative input of other people. And creating your own brand is what I'm feeling. So I feel like it's sort of a change of pace for you in working out exactly who you are and exactly what you want. And I'm open to that if you are. But yeah, it's sort of about sort of rebranding yourself and collaborating, and also looking at the energy around the home and other people and how they support you as well. All right, thank you for that, Luda. Just going back to YouTube. Oh, so Rita has asked, so if my YouTube viewers can tell me where they're watching from. Is my deceased father, thank you, Blake. Is my deceased father trying to tell me something? I just got told not him. Could there be is there two father figures in your life, Rita? Because I feel like your deceased father is trying to communicate with your other father. I know it's a weird thing, and I'm picking up, well, I live near the beach, but I'm smelling seaweed, and I'm smelling like unusual sort of spices in cooking. Okay, you have a father-in-law. Okay, so he is concerned about that father-in-law, concerned about the smell. Sorry, I'm not getting clarity, but there's something to do with the smell or your father-in-law's sense of smell. Has he recently had a medical issue where he's smelling things strangely? I feel like he needs to get a medical checkup. There's something going on with his sense of smell. Oh, your father-in-law has always also passed away. Okay. No, he's telling me he's got a message for someone in the spirit who's another father-like figure to you. So that could be, I mean, he's not said father, he said father-like figure. So either a man who you look up to, or man you that sort of helps you or provides support that perhaps your father would have provided to you. And something about his sense of smell, he needs to sort of get that checked out. And I'm feeling like this guy has unusual, your husband's uncle. He's also got, this guy's got unusual collarbones. You know, when you look at guys and you see their collarbones, and some of them at different angles. I know it's a weird thing, but I feel like I'm not getting a yes or no for your husband's uncle. So that spirit normally tell me yes or no, and they're not. They're just being sometimes what they do, and they're just not telling me. So that's telling me you actually already know who it is. Yeah, something unusual with his collarbones, but he needs to sort out the sense of smell. And also tuning into his energy. I've got sore ribs, particularly on my left side. So there's something going on health-wise that's affecting his sense of smell. And I even feel like he's got bad breath, like there's something unusual going with his digestion and his breathing. So there's something unusual with that. So I'll leave it at that, Rita. Oh, sorry, it's not Rita, is it? It's Ritu Aurora. Yeah, so that's the message for him. All right, thank you for that. So, okay, I'm going to go back to Facebook. Okay, hopefully I've answered all the questions. I think I'm about 3/4 of the way down the screen, and I'm on Bianca at the moment. Hi, just wondering if there were any message for you at all. Last time my internet glitched and I missed the message I got. Yeah, I don't remember what you got. Watch the headaches is what I'm feeling, Bianca. Watch the headaches, and you really, I feel it's like you're rushing too much at the moment. You're kind of, I feel like you sort of procrastinate, and you've got sort of like you leave things to the last minute, and then you rush. What I'm told is, just when you're rushing to get up, just be careful you don't hit your head. Like, you've got to sort of manage your time a bit better, and just sort of being careful with like how you actually get to place, because it's like you change the way you're going to get to a place, Bianca, because you're running so late. So just watch your timing around that. Even if you make, like, and I'm being told like an hour early, like if you say you have to be somewhere at 2 o'clock, make sure you leave at 1 o'clock. So you've got to be way early, kind of thing. Because I feel like you're not sort of, it feels like when you get there, you're sort of giving, and it feels like you're sort of going to meetings or even catching up with friends. But when you get there, you're so rushed and so sort of stressed that you're not actually enjoying it. It takes you like 20 minutes just to sort of relax. So try to get in that different headspace before you go, is what I'm feeling. All right, thanks for that, Bianca. Yes, sick heart quotes. You can ask a question. You don't actually know. Thanks, Rita. You don't actually need to ask a question. So for YouTube viewers, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let me know where you're watching from. Okay, so hopefully your internet didn't glitch, Bianca, and you got that this time. Okay, Rachel would like a card. Contact me if any of that resonated with you. All right, Rachel would like a card. Okay, Rachel, this is a nice one. Intuition. My intuition guides me to people, places, and jobs that I enjoy. So what are you a bit frustrated at the moment? And I feel like it's two things in your life, two areas of your life you're just sort of plodding along sort of one step at a time. I feel like you could be in a better situation if you trust your instincts and trust your intuition and made changes to change those two situations. It doesn't feel like it's going to have a major impact on, finances, work-life balance, that sort of thing. But I feel like you're going to be happier. Like, you can have a happier you is what I'm feeling. So I think of the two main things that you think about, and literally put it out there to the universe. As if you woke up tomorrow and could do anything you wanted, what would your day look like? So put that out. Oh, thank you, Grace. Beautiful. Thank you for the picture. I don't know how you actually got that. All right. Hi, Vicky. Thank you so much, Luda. Really appreciate it. It was so beautiful seeing you again on the weekend. Okay, Vicky has asked, will this bank finally say yes? Oh, God, I'm getting 50-50. Oh, well, you've had to change banks again. Yeah, I'm getting 50-50. And I feel like it's for the same reason. Is this the third bank you've gone to? Why am I'm being told 3. So if this is the second bank you've gone to, I feel like it's the third one. Yeah, I feel like the third time's a charm. Like the third time will be successful, Vicky. Yeah, I just feel 50-50. God, I feel so frustrated for you. I feel like I'm actually just really pissed off, like it's just overdue kind of thing. So, and again with you, put that intent out there for it to be yes, and the intent for it to be the right bank. So if it's not this one, it's the next one. But I'm feeling 50-50 with this one, and I'm being told 3. That's what I'm picking up, Vicky. Yeah, but all the best with that. Oh, thanks, Bianca. Hi, Sarah. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it at that for the moment. I'm just going to go back to YouTube for a moment. Oh, thank you, Sick. You've liked and subscribed. That's awesome. Is there something I need to know about my near future? Sick has asked. I actually feel like you've done very well at manifesting and very well at the planning. I feel like the next 6 weeks in particular, it's like the planning is. It's like you've been in planning phase for quite a long time, and in the next 6 weeks in particular, it's going to be a lot clearer. I feel like you're still, what I'm visualizing on side, or they do the edges. It's kind of like you've sort of got, like, I feel like there's 3 sort of chunks of pieces, but over the next 6 weeks, like the borders are becoming clearer and all that sort of thing. So, I feel like whatever you've been working on, particularly this year, and I'm drawn from November onwards, I feel like that's coming to fruition, and it feels like it's in the way that you want because you've been manifesting that. So I don't feel like there's anything in particular you need to know. I feel like you've done all the hard work. What I'm feeling is just be kind to yourself because you've done all the hard work, and now you want to be able to, or you're not going to be able to sit back because you're still like it's an ongoing project. But we don't do this, we do that. Just be very positive because I feel like it's in motion. So allow yourself to receive what's coming to you, Sick. All right, so thank you for that. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, so Layla has asked for me to pick a card. Okay. Oh, hi, Kim. Thanks for watching. All right, thank you. All right, picking a card for you. Respect. I've got for you, Layla. I can manifest love and respect when I love and respect myself. I do feel a bit of frustration. Oh, okay, and this one's popped out as well. Gratitude. I am grateful for and appreciate all the abundance I have in my life today. I'm feeling like around sort of a younger male energy, either a son or a son-like figure. I feel like you're getting a bit of attitude. So you've kind of got to it's almost like there's a younger energy around you who's got a bit of a jealousy of, oh, how come your life's so good, but not sort of appreciating the hard work and the hard slog you've had in getting to your position. So I feel like there's going to be conversations around gratitude and respect and what they can achieve with hard work kind of thing. And it feels like it's just going to come across to you as in a a sort of, not maybe a rude comment, but an abrupt sort of comment, and you're going to have to, so you're sort of going to have to, bit of a son's mate, something like that. It's like a, he's just a bit conflicted at the moment. He's kind of, and I feel like there's going to be a conversation with him about, oh, you didn't thank me for doing this or something, when you've done, you know, you'll do 10 things a day and he did 1 a week kind of thing, and he's upset he didn't respect, like you didn't thank him for it. So there'll be an unusual conversation about that, but it's like it's a teenage brain, and his brain's still forming kind of thing. So yeah, that's the kind I'm picking up for you. Okay, Bianca's got it. Thank you. Love and family. Great. Thanks for that confirmation. Yeah, it is the third banks. Okay, I have a good feeling about that one. Hi, Donna. Thanks for watching. Okay, Kim has asked for any messages for you. God, slow down, Kim, is what I'm feeling. I know I'm repeating myself tonight, but that's the first thing I'm picking up. Is your son unwell or something? Has there been, I feel like you've been running around for him. And it's kind of like, the feeling I'm getting is you do things at a certain time or certain place, and then you're still not able to achieve it. So I feel like you've got to slow down a bit to allow the abundance to come in, sort of a bit of a blockage. Are you working shift work or something? I feel like you're not. I feel like you're not sleeping as well as you should, Kim. So I feel like slow down the mind and sort of concentrate on your intuition a bit more. I feel like will help things flow a bit better. And I know that's what you do. You tell people to trust their intuition, but we don't always do it ourselves. I'm also picking up a sore throat around you, Kim. All right. So, oh, sorry to hear that, Layla. So that's your son's. Your son, Dean. Yeah. So it is directly to hear your son. Sorry, what am I saying? It is directly your son. It's interesting because I couldn't pick whether it was your son or your son's mate. So I feel like what that's telling me is there's a mate around him who's perhaps not the best sort of for his energy at the moment, and it feels like he's really pissed off. What I'm feeling around this mate is that his parents have got a bit of substance abuse issues. It feels like it's similar to my energy as a child growing up, like that really dysfunctional family, like there's domestic violence, there's substance abuse issues, there's stuff like that going on. So I feel like this kid, this mate of Dean's, is really pissed off, and he's sort of venting his frustration, and then Dean's looking at it thinking, oh, well, they don't thank me either. But he's not got the maturity to understand that his mate's circumstances are completely different to his. So I feel like you're just going to have to just explain that not everyone has parental support, and that's where he's coming from. That's his journey, and that sort of thing, and sort of put a stop to that. And I feel like Dean's he's actually a pretty cluey kid, and he will get it. I feel like he'll just not get it straight away. He'll go away and sort of think about it, and then he'll come back to you. And he's also someone, Dean is someone who's not going to, like Layla, he's not going to talk to you like an adult would. He'll sort of want to help you do the dishes or something he doesn't normally help with, so that he can talk to you about it. Out a card for that. I'm feeling like there's lots of questions on your mind. What are you questioning at the moment? There's kind of like a uncertain energy about, I just feel like you're in a very reflective time at the moment, Alice, and you're really questioning things. There's really quite interesting. So the card I picked for you is isolation. Keep your distance to avoid being overwhelmed. Now, it is not wise for you to get too close to another. Well, that's true for all of us at the moment, the coronavirus. All right, but if you get too sensitive and feel the pain of all who live, put distance between yourself and strife and just pursue the quiet life. When things and people cloud your mind, it's best to leave them for a time. So that's what I'm feeling around sort of the decisions. You need time to yourself to make the decision. So don't let people in your ear decide for you. yeah, just feel a bit overwhelmed tuning into energy, Alice. So you just need time to yourself to sort of process that and make that decision. Yeah, so thank you for that, Alice. I hope that helped. Yeah, Kim, you've got to, yeah, he's definitely got a sore throat, Kim. So they've taken that away. That's good. Yeah, you need to watch your sleep. I can appreciate that you're concerned about your son. I genuinely can. But you seriously need to sleep. I'm just tuning into your energy. I feel like I'm being hit by a truck. And I don't mean to be a smartass by saying go home and we listen to rain sounds. And it's great because we live near a restaurant and it's a bit loud, and then we just sort of have that white noise. So do something like that, have the white noise in the background. Alrighty, so, I've got a few more YouTube ones. So for people on YouTube, please let me know where you're watching from. Okay, so I've got 2 new questions. I think I've answered the questions for everyone. So I'm just answering 1 question per person, by the way. If you do want a more in-depth reading, you can either phone me or email me, or have a look on my website, rhondasreadings.com, and buy through the shop. Okay, so I'm going to go for about another 10 minutes or so. So I've got Deraj has asked, who's coming towards me in love? Is it someone I know or someone new? Can you tell me about that person? I'm feeling like someone new. Yeah, I'm feeling new. I feel like I actually feel I'm drawn towards 3 actually. I feel like there'll be a choice of 3 people. And it's got to be the least complicated one, like and it does feel like a new energy around this person. All I'm being shown, all I'm being told. Yeah, that's all I'm being told. But then it feels like new love. And what I'm also told Deraj is let love in. What I'm shown is a picture of a heart. So as in if you draw a heart, I feel like your heart has been broken. But when I draw the heart, I'm still not closing it. So I feel like you're still healing from a broken heart. And I feel like you're still guarded in letting love in. So you've got to allow that to happen. And I know that's easier said than done, but you're not going to, if you've got any old energy, you're not going to allow that new energy for someone new, or at least you're not going to enjoy it in the way that you're meant to, is what I'm feeling. So it's a bit of sort of healing and working on yourself, and also you can cut psychic cords from any exes. And I'm also told an expectation of an ex, like you've got either family or people around you that have expected you to be with, and a giant sort of comical pair of scissors, and you're cutting that cord. So as in if there's any, so it's not just for that person, it can also be you're sending, so if it's say parents expecting that, you can send white light from your heart to your parents' heart and cut the cord when it's concerning that person. So you're sort of spiritually and energetically clearing that energy to let love in. And I feel like drawing that heart, it would be a complete heart, like could actually join, and that's going to allow your heart to be healed and let love in, is what I'm feeling. So thank you for that. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you, Blue Skies. Hi. So feel free to ask any questions. I'm going for about another 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That's okay. Hunter has asked, on Taurus, how do you see the world for me? I see you hit it like a bull, like really bull at a gate. I'm seeing a lot of change, and it feels like, Hunter, you're someone who thrives on chaos and thrives on change. You really almost love being challenged. You'd be bored if you were in a job that you did the same sort of thing. So yeah, definitely keep going the way you're going. I do feel like trust your intuition more, Hunter. And I know that's a very general thing that I say for everyone, but trust your intuition. And I feel like you're more, I feel like the busier you are, Hunter, the more you trust your intuition. The quieter you are, the more you think, and the less you trust your intuition. So even if you're just having a quiet time to yourself reflecting, really trust your intuition, and even play psychic games with yourself, that sort of thing. Okay, Nicole has asked, hi, I'll read it in your tense, otherwise I'll confuse myself. Hello, how do I handle my mum's reaction to me studying hypnotherapy? She did not handle it very well. I'm currently struggling right now. Yeah, you need to just handle it. You need to do what, I've got a very strong feeling about hypnotherapy with you. I feel it's very well suited, and I feel like you're passionate to it. And, you're living your life, not your mum. So I feel like your mum's going to be quite critical no matter what you did. You're not expected to do exactly what she did or what she expects you to do. You've got to live your life. So I feel like the way you handle it is just to be firm, and not necessarily tell her every single thing, but just be firm and say that you trust yourself. And I feel like because I do feel like, Nicole, you're in sort of reactive mode. So your mum will say something and then you'll react, and then she'll react and you'll react. So it's kind of like aggression is meeting aggression with your mum. So I feel like just sort of avoid and deflect it a bit while you can, and then she's never going to lose interest in you, but she knows that you're not going to bite, is what I'm feeling. But yeah, I have a very, very good feeling that you're studying hypnotherapy. Okay, so I'm still on YouTube. So on Facebook, Kim has asked about a knee. I'm not picking up anything about the knee. I'm sorry, Kim. And I do just answer one question per person on Facebook. Okay, so I've been asked. I've got a lot more viewers on YouTube now, and not many on Facebook. So it's gone the opposite. Okay, so Blue Skies has asked, can you tell me more about the Aries girl I'm seeing? Has she seen anyone else recently? No, I don't feel like it. I feel like if she has, it's not significant. So I don't feel like there's any significant other, is what I'm feeling. Yes, so, okay, Rick has asked, when will I get married? Is there anyone around me who's interested in me? I'm not getting any strong answers to that. I'm not feeling like there's anyone around you. I feel like you need to step out of your comfort zone more, Blue Skies. Like as in expand your social network, step out of your comfort zone. I feel like you're a creature of habit, and you sort of are meeting like the same people because you're a creature of habit. So I do feel like you've got to got to sort of not Blue Skies. With Ratika. I do feel like you need to step out a bit. Hi, Star. I'm doing well, thank you. So for people still on Facebook and YouTube, I do the lives on my Facebook group, Rhonda's Readings of Rocks, and my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings. I do them at 7 o'clock Tuesday night, Australian Eastern Standard Time, and 4 o'clock Friday afternoon. And if you want, I just do one snapshot psychic question per person. If you want a more in-depth reading, you can book that through my website, rhondasreadings.com. Okay, so I'm trying to finish off my questions. So Star has said, can I please ask something, a yes or no for whether I'll be marrying the one that I'm thinking of these days? Oh, I've actually got a yes. I feel positive. So I'm happy to be giving a positive relationship question. I've had a lot of sort of, not so positive ones, but I do actually feel like a butterfly feeling with that one. It feels like it's still a way off, but there's certainly a potential for a flourishing romance and marriage. So I do actually feel really positive about that, and that's weird. I feel I feel quite overwhelmingly sort of excited about that. So that's kind of weird, Star Pink. All right, so Yo-Yo, thank you. Hi, Lucy. Thank you. I'm well, thanks. Thanks you for the love hearts and all the little emojis and things. It's really sweet. Okay, so I think I've missed. My brother's just told me that I've missed something, and oh yes, I have. Naveed. Hi, I made an intention for a girl in the same apartment complex of where I stay to find me extremely attractive. Can you comment on how she will find about me and what will happen between us? Well, I feel like she'll be touched by the note, and it feels like you've sort of written a note or written a card or something like that. I feel like she'll be touched by that. I feel like there's a bit of confusion about who you are. So, do you live with other people? I just feel like she's a bit perplexed. I feel like she's sort of happy to have a compliment and that sort of thing. She's happy for the attention. But I do feel like, Naveed, there's a bit of confusion about which one you are. So I do feel like you need to follow that up and say something along the lines of, "Did you get my note on this day?" Just to make sure. And don't sort of make it too confronting, I'm told. So as in saying, "I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day," and then walk off, kind of thing. And then arrange to meet for a coffee or something. Actually, I'm told she doesn't drink coffee. Yeah, so just that's what I'm feeling. Okay, thanks, Nicole. I can't remember what I said. So Star is asking, can I please ask something, a yes or no? Oh, yes, sorry, you did say that. Yo-Yo's asking, will I land a job soon, April? Yeah, I feel like April is a good time to land a job, but it feels like sort of casual work. It doesn't feel like a permanent work or not starting off as a permanent work. There'll be a trial run, and you'll sort of be doing that for a while. Yeah, but I do feel like that'll be a good fit, Yo-Yo. All right, Star Pink, I can't shake the feeling that I know you. Your energy feels really familiar to me. So if you can let me know what your connection is to me, whether you've just found this on the YouTube search or someone's recommended the live, or I don't know. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know why I'm feeling that, Star Pink. And I hope that doesn't freak you out. That I feel like I know you, and it could be a past life connection or whatever. But yeah. Okay, so Caviar has asked, can you get a reading? I guess that's a general reading. You haven't asked anything specific. So I'm just checking my Facebook. I think I've answered everyone on Facebook. I'm just finishing off the YouTube questions. So this one is for Caviar. Okay, the card I got for you, Caviar, is motivation. I am motivated, and motivated people help me to improve my finances. So I feel like there's decisions to be made around money, and it's something you've sort of been putting off. So you've got to like, do a checklist and make sure you tick all the boxes around the money side of things, and sort of be motivated to do that is what I'm feeling. Thank you for that, Caviar. Okay, just going to have a quick look at Facebook. Hi, Troy. G'day. Belated end of your live feed. Apologies. Oh, sorry to hear you've had a turbulent day, and I hope you've enjoyed dinner anyway. I'm doing, for those of you on my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings, I'm editing. I've just cooked, and my last vlog was my recipe for happiness, which involved chocolate. I've done another one. What did I call it? My recipe for adventure. I've cooked something really unusual. I haven't actually tried it yet, but I'll try it. It didn't smell that good. It was something unusual, but I thought my recipe for adventure. Everyone's at home in quarantine, so it's a good time to bake and try different things. So I'll be posting that video shortly. All right, so heading back towards, I'm just finishing off. I'm not going to do any more readings. I'm just going to do the readings for Lucy, our tiger, and Sylvie Girl, and then I'll call it a night. Lucy has asked, is the commitment coming towards me from a Libra or someone new. I got told someone new. The Libra one is too indecisive or too fixed in thinking, I'm feeling. So it feels like someone new. And someone a more spontaneous sort of energy, I feel would connect better with you. And I know you're an older soul, Lucy, but I feel the spontaneous energy would match you better, is what I'm feeling. Okay, lots of relationship questions. I do email love readings, by the way. If you look on my shop on my website, rhondareadings.com. Okay, our tiger has said, will my ex-Scorpio girl reconnect in the future? I know she's with someone at the moment, just wondering, nothing crazy. Yeah, I feel she will reconnect with you. Oh, thank you, like the video, our tiger. I actually feel like it'll be almost like just a touching base with you and like a reflection sort of thing. So as in it doesn't feel like anything intense or difficult to handle. It'll just be reconnecting with you and almost like a discussion of what went wrong and will you still be friends? Because I feel like that sort of didn't happen. Or it didn't sort of happen in a productive way. It just kind of happened and then that was it, sort of thing. So I feel like you will reconnect, but it won't be sort of on a romantic level, is what I'm feeling. Okay, hi Sylvie, calling me dear, hi. I think that's a common thing in the States and Canada, where friends call each other dear. It's not really a common thing in Australia, but that's okay. All right. So Sylvie has asked, is Omar my future husband? I just got told he can be if you want him to be. I feel like you'll be making that decision. But yeah, I feel that there's a strong possibility of that. I feel like you expect from Omar what you put out. Yeah, he's a little guarded with money. First thing I pick up, and he's a bit unclear about his intentions because it's about how he communicates his intentions. So I feel like there's it's almost like he doesn't know how to gauge you or what to expect from you. He's sort of, I guess he's trying to sort of work out with you, Sylvie, how many sort of layers you've got, like how complicated you are, how deep you are as a person. I feel like he's sort of trying to gauge that, and his level of expression to you is dependent on how deep he thinks you are as a person. That is what I'm feeling. Naveed, I'm not picking up anything else, and I do just answer one question per person. All right, so I think that's all the questions. I'm going to call it a night. So I'm Rhonda Kelly from Sydney, Australia. I do these live psychic readings, just one question per person. If you want to connect with me for more in-depth reading, my website is rhondasreadings.com. I've got a shop on that. Or you can email me on psychicmediumrhonda@outlook.com. I also teach psychic development and mediumship. I'm on Twitter at Rhonda Psychic. I'm on Instagram at Psychic. Join my Facebook group. Follow me on Twitter or Instagram. That's fine. I'm doing Canley Vale RSL and Sporting Club next Saturday and Sunday. I'll be at the psychic fair there doing readings. I'm also going to be at Shell Harbour near Wollongong the following weekend. So I believe that's the 26th and 27th, something like that. So for the next 2 weeks, I'll be at psychic fairs in Sydney. If you're watching from overseas or something, then you can connect with me. Say, look at my website, rhondasreadings.com, to look at how to contact me or look at my shop. But thank you so much for watching. So my next live is Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time. So feel free to share the lives, tell your friends about it, subscribe to my YouTube channel, all the rest of it. And I look forward to seeing you next time. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you. Bye. Thanks, guys. Bye.